First things first, this cup. This cup is by my uncle. His name is Shinwa Hawk. And this is the You Are Loved mug. And I love this mug. And I felt like this video is perfect to break out the You Are Loved mug. You've probably seen it before in pictures and stuff, but this mug just reminds you that you're important. What's up, guys? Today, we're going to talk about mental health as a creative. This is a video that I've been wanting to do, and I just haven't really sat down to do it. And today, it's time to talk about it. When I talk about being a creative, I say that because it covers many avenues for me. Why I am primarily a photographer, there's other things that I do as well. And this is a very impromptu video. It's not rehearsed. It's just something that's been on my mind to say to y'all, and I just haven't sat down to say it. Being in the field of anything to do with a camera, content creator, photographer, videographer, cinematographer, vlogger, anything like that, the mental wear and tear is real. So many times do we get wrapped up in what's happening with other people, and we get imposter syndrome. It's basically when you're doing things to keep your portfolio buff and to fit in with what's going on. So you end up not really shooting things the way you would shoot them, but like somebody else would shoot them, because you're trying to do what other people are doing. And we're so concerned as if anybody will like this and that, and we end up losing the focus. When you don't do something that you're called to do, that your soul responds to, you end up just taking little pieces of yourself and just dropping them like breadcrumbs. There's a lot of people who tiptoe around what they do just because they want to fit in, or just to hurry up and get to the bag. Not everything is about money. Sometimes we got to bite the bullet, especially in our field. I can speak from experience. I ended up taking a break from social media for almost a full year. Things that happened in my career while I was on the break were, huge successes for me, milestones into my career, things that I could talk about and take with me forward. And I felt like I found my footing when I did that. Does that make sense? I found what I wanted to do. I had heard this before, and it is funny because I didn't think that I was one of the people it would happen to. I had heard that when a photographer first starts out, they have a hard time trying to figure out what it is they want to do and narrowing down their calling, their niche, I should say. It takes a couple years. It takes a couple years to figure out what you really want to do. You start out experimenting a ton of different things. You end up just really just going anywhere, going with the flow. And then you're a photographer that has a portfolio that's massive. You take pictures of babies, you take pictures of adults, you take pictures of prom, you take pictures of dancers, you take pictures of all kinds of things. And your website starts to look a little jumbled. And I am not perfect. I like to try to give the best advice that I can to all my people that I know, all the fellows that I know. I took a hard look at myself. I took a hard look at my portfolio. I looked at everything from start to finish, and I really sat down and tried to figure out what it made me feel like when I looked at the pictures and when I took the pictures. How did I really feel? Was I complacent? Was I at peace? Did I work to the best of my ability, or did I just kind of get through it and get to the bag and move forward? Those things matter when you're doing what you love, because the last thing that you want to do is turn your passion into a 9-to-5. I'm not saying don't treat your passion like a 9-to-5. I'm saying don't get caught up in the corporate aspect of the 9-to-5. I was doing a lot of things that were really cool, but I had to stop. I just had to accepting less than, because I always wanted more. Stop doing the free shoot, stop just having an idea and rambling it off and then boom, never getting to it because everybody's busy. I had to stop just being at certain places that weren't for me to be. They didn't help my career development and didn't help me mentally. I apologize for that video ending so abruptly. There's some things going on in my personal life that kind of just took over. But I do want y'all to know that it is important to take care of yourself. So make sure that you do. Although we are creatives, we are human too. It's okay to take a step back and put everything under a microscope and really figure out what you're meant to do and your calling, your passion, or anything like that. Don't try to be like everybody else. Always be like you. Be original to the best of your ability. I know it may seem like there's no such thing as originality because everybody's doing everything, but there's only one you. So just keep doing what you got to do and keep going. Don't stop, okay? Because at the end of it, it's gonna be worth it. It's always worth it in the end. So drink your water, hydrate, keep snapping that camera, and keep going. Okay, bye.